Hi everybody, and welcome to this crash course in R. At the start of this class, we're just going to go through an overview of the course. And as this is an intensive course, we're not going in the depth of many of the features of R. For example, we're not going to look into very advanced statistical analysis, or we're not going to delve into plotting very deeply. But we are going to make some very nice plots with the base R package. So in addition to this introduction, we're going to install R, we are going to use it, and you're also going to know what packages are, also called libraries, and we're going to install RStudio, which will help us to program in R in a more visual way and get some overview of what we are actually working with. And as the basic programming skills, you're going to learn what variables are and how to use them. We're going to plot data. We're going to import data from different sources. And we're going to work with data, for example, subsetting. And we're going to create some basic statistics. And finally, we're going to do some regression analysis. And now you might wonder, okay, what is R actually? Well, it's a programming language, and it's very well used within statistical computing. And for example, if you're going to be a data scientist, data analyst, econometrician, or working with time series data in finance, for example, or if you're going to work with machine learning and AI, then R is a very fast way to do just that. So, and with R, you only need some few items or some few programs. You're going to download R itself, which will interpret what you are writing into machine code, which is executed, and you're going to install RStudio. It's okay to only install R and use R to program, but we are going to use both in this course. And one of the main reasons why we should use R is that it excels at the workload that you are going to go through many times in your career, which is data import, data cleaning, do some analysis, and then visualize your results. And the reason why we want to use R is that it's very easy to learn, or relatively easy, and it's very quick to get up and running at data science with R, because you only need those two installations in addition to different packages. And the calculations in R are driven by vector operations, which makes calculations very fast. And it's a very excellent visualization tool. And if you go deep into R, then you can adjust your plots the way you want with, for example, a package called ggplot2. And as a bonus, econometricians around the world often publish R packages with their latest findings. And over 2,000 or 20,000 packages are available at CRAN. And each of these packages are pieces of code which you can import and use for yourselves. And these pieces of code, they are stored as files, and they are made by people who are writing code to solve a problem. So if you have the same problem, for example, you're going to do machine learning, then you can install a package to do just that. You do not have to write the code over again. Someone else has done the job for you. And here at cron at our project, we can take a look at the different packages. And for example, if we go to packages here, we can have a table of packages sorted by date of publication or sorted by name. So here we have a list of packages in the R universe. And these are very easy to install into R and use. Well, maybe not easy to use, but they are easy to install at least. So for example, if you would like to do some Bayesian improved surname geocoding, then you have a package for just that. So for example, we have the Caret package for machine learning, the Tidyr for working with datasets, DBI package for connecting to databases, and ggplot2 for visualizations, very rich visualizations. And lastly, I would like to point out some resources online, and that would be the main R project page, which is rproject.org. This is where you find the R installation file. And you also have Stack Exchange, you have RStudio community, and you have a very good R cookbook, where if you have a very interesting dataset, you can just download the dataset and you can follow this book and see what you get out of the dataset. So, without further ado, we can start installing R.